And we're live, folks. Of course, my voice is all raspy as I say that. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just going to really quickly announce on Discord and Twitter. Okay. Perfect. Sweet. Bren, how's your day going today?
It's winding down. It's good. It was a very, very busy early part of the day and a mellow second half of the day. So I honestly can't complain. We got the newsletter. Yeah, got the recent newsletter out, and then that's sort of my lean back in your chair moment. Yeah.
Nice.
It's always the best part of the day.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys having me on. I know we had been talking before, and you guys have spoken before I came on to Flowty about any Evaluate and Flowty collabs. So I'm happy to finally hop on here with you guys.
Hey Rebel, How you doing? What's good? What's good? You are first today, actually. So yeah.
Thanks to you guys.
Nice.
Wow, where have you been? We've been live. We've been going live periodically, actually. I think the last time we went live was...
It definitely isn't the day-to-day that it used to be, but we've been trying to increase it. I think we were going live just for the trade-a-thons for a while there, and then working also like with other companies. But yeah, no, I think we've picked up the live streams a little bit. So yeah, we definitely miss you guys too. So thanks for stopping in as always. And yeah, we're happy to have been on today, talk a little bit of Flowty, and see what's going on in their realm. So yeah.
Sure thing. I'll be honest, when the first comment popped up, I thought it was because I was in the middle of talking. I was like, is this my first time? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, let me say I'm happy to be on here for the first time. Yes, this is my.
Yeah, I guess Ben was actually first today. Yeah, he hopped in.
Technically,
yeah.
Technically. Like I said, it's nice to just be on camera and not have to worry about the production end of it. My muscle memory immediately went over to like display a comment and everything on StreamYard and monitor and yeah, how to give pause. But yeah, Rebel, thank you very much for the welcome. I appreciate it.
4 months, jeez. Now, welcome back, G Bear, Doctor Who in the house as well.
So Ben, tell us a little bit about you. What got you into the spaces? What got you where you are today?
Yeah, as my esteemed colleague James Dylan Bond hops on, and there's Diamond. What's up, RJ? Yeah, sure. So I am the head of marketing and communications over at Flowty.io. I spent actually the last decade in the fantasy sports and betting space. Just starting a couple companies, director of operations, managing editor, stuff like that. And I left the industry this year, was fully resigned to just sort of relax for a little bit, spend some family time, spend some time with my little one, etc. And then I see this posting for Flowty. Like a month later, and I've had used Flowty. I was a hardcore early Top Shot user, and so I said I can't ignore this at all. And so reached out to Mike. We had some great conversations, and I'm just trying to bring a little bit of my past experience in marketing, in production, in multimedia and graphics. Just trying to bring that over to Flowty because they have what they are building and what we are building rather is phenomenal. I really think it is. And so I try and take some personal responsibility in making sure that all the hard work behind the scenes from the devs are getting out there. But yeah, that's crash course on Ben. I'm right outside Philadelphia over in South Jersey. So huge and depressed Sixers fan. I'm a huge Eagles fan, but not as depressed about that. But yeah, I'm pumped to be here. And like I said, we put out our edition 2 of the newsletter today. One of my biggest initiatives is to try and start centralizing or conglomerating was really important in the blockchain, and more direct ways to bring the community together. I know there's a lot of great sources for news and information out there. My goal primarily being for this Flowty newsletter is how can we up the publication value and publication quality? How can we sort of trim the fat or cut out the fluff and get right to the heart of the issue? And how can we bring visibility? That's the most important thing, is how to bring visibility to a number of different projects on the Flow blockchain.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how are you liking it so far?
It's terrible. My boss is just like the least understanding person in the world, and I don't know how he got the LeBron block number 1. No, it's been awesome. It really has been. So, I'll get to that in a second. But it's been great. I think what I'm enjoying most about being here is for the last decade, at my past positions, it was always behind the scenes. It was always either director of operations, it was producing things, it was editing articles, working on campaigns. This position, I feel like, has allowed me to develop a bit of a voice, if that makes sense, in that I'm just spending much more time on the front lines and much more time delivering messages as me rather than just a generic company message. So I'm loving it so far. It's awesome. Huge shout out to everyone on the Flowty staff. Trevor, I know you're watching. Yeah, he says that JDB guy sucks too. Doctor Who, in real life, boss or MBL? They are one in the same. Yeah, they are one in the same. So it's awesome though. There are plenty of times when I'm in the middle of typing something out and Mike just messages me the exact same thing. So been very, very aligned so far. Yeah, but it's great. And just reaching out and talking to other people elsewhere in the blockchain, elsewhere on Flow has been fantastic too. I feel like a popular kid in high school now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool builders on Flow, and it's somewhat of a small community-ish. Yeah. If you compare it to all the projects and stuff on ETH, so it's definitely a lot easier to connect with people. I'd love to hear what you guys are up to these days, what you're working on, what's the latest and greatest with Flowty. And maybe we can even kind of share the screen and show Flowty too.
Sure. Yeah, there are a number of, I should say there's one really big thing in the works that we are going to start teasing, but I'm not going to. I don't necessarily have the authority to reveal any of that. So unless I get a message from,
you're starting to tease now, huh?
Yeah, unless I get a message from Mike, I'm gonna stick with what is currently on the site and some of the latest items. If you're watching this and you're not familiar. So we are a secondary marketplace, but we are also the only platform on Flow for NFT-backed loans as well as NFT rentals. I feel like rentals doesn't get as much attention as it does before, especially because on Top Shot you have to lock the moments. Before it was perfect. If you were doing a challenge, you rent the moment out for 7 days, and part of the rental fee, someone figures out what they want the rental fee to be. But rentals haven't been getting many eyeballs recently because of locking moments. But what does the new feature rhyme with? Yeah, 1 year, 1 year rental. Hey, I don't know. As whenever I think something isn't possible on the blockchain, apparently it is possible on the blockchain. So, but yeah, so sales, loans, rentals. But I think some of the more exciting things we have installed recently is certainly the ability to make offers, and not just offers on any item, but offers on an unlisted item. So if you see something on Top Shot or All Day, Jolly Jokers, Flunks, whatever, you can make an offer even on an item that is unlisted. So offers is one of our biggest. So yep, there you go, right there. And you can offer. So by the way, depending on the wallet, you can offer in Dapper Balance. You can offer in USDC. You can offer in Flow as well. So we're really trying to have everything at the user's fingertips. 1 year in Web3 is like 10 years in real life. Yeah. Elsewhere on the site, and this is probably more relevant, not enough engagement by the Strike community. So we're trying to reach out and do some more things with UFC Strike, because I know rentals can be very helpful and applicable there. Same thing with Golazos. We've seen a uptick in Golazos activity. There were some big Messi sales and some Ronaldo sales. But other than that, some other recent items. If actually, Jen, if you go to collections and just go to Top Shot, the fair market value powered by OTM on the moment is a huge game changer. So if you go scroll down a little bit and click buy now on the left hand side, down, yeah, right there, and then if you go back up to sort by discount, discount to FMV. This has been a huge game changer, not just for buyers, but for sellers as well. Because if you do list an item at 5% or more than discount, or 5% discount or more, you get that nice little badge that says what it is. But as you can see on everything, you have the discount, you have what the third party fair market value is, and the asking price. It just gives you a much better picture, I think, of what a fair asking price would be. May have asked any chance of still images. I'm not gonna say no chance at all, but yeah, Doctor Who just followed up. The images are a copyright and trademark issue. What we did actually, or not what we did, what we currently have to do is we have to manually override those thumbnails. So for Top Shot, for All Day, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, it's about video moments, not still. Yeah, totally, absolutely. But yeah, it's a trademark, it's a copyright issue. I don't know where conversations were last left, but for now, we're trying to figure out ways to improve in areas that we don't have to worry about copyright issue. But I totally understand, it can definitely get a little frustrating sometimes when you want to see Jimmy Butler there. You don't want to see just the text on there. So offers, fair market value. One of the understood some scenes work. Yeah. Oh no. So it's not just behind the scenes work. It's just legality purposes. Yeah. Last thing we want is NBA coming, because NBA Top Shot has the agreement with the NBA and the NBA Players Association, so they can display it, but we don't have that. So I don't know. I'm not, a NFT attorney or crypto attorney. I know there are plenty of people who specialize in that, but for now, yeah, unfortunately, no thumbnails. It is what it is, and we're just trying to figure out ways to improve elsewhere and do a few other items. We did one other item. We did just allow you to connect your Twitter. Should I put that in quotations? Your Twitter account. If you head to settings, actually, if you head to settings, you can connect your Twitter/X account there. I know this is something small, but when you're looking for transactions, if you're looking to negotiate for certain deals, this makes it a bit easier to help track items down. I can't tell you how many times where I'm just like, there is a moment I have a very reasonable asking price, or a very reasonable offer, and I just want to try and find the user or the owner of the moment. Figured out before Top Shot. Yeah. So yeah, this is an awesome recent feature, and there's been a few other smaller items behind the scenes. We did update our landing page recently, as well as we updated our La Liga Golazos cards, their NFT assets cards, just to be more reflective and more informative on there. One item, yeah, you can scroll down on there. I'm to be honest, so personal preference, not a fan of our Top Shot not a fan of our Top Shot images, thumbnail images. I love the Golazos images that you just showed. I don't know why. I think it pops really. I think it pops really nicely. It's a good substitute. So, yeah. But then, other than that, in terms of if we step outside of features, the biggest movement and the biggest push we're doing, Golazos. Yeah. So funny story about this. I recorded a promo vid. Flow actually, I think, was going to release it, but we have it on our site anyways. I recorded a promo vid, and I just had just one moment of dyslexia, and recorded the whole thing perfectly. Added the audio to all my video editing, and realized I said it backwards and said Gonzalos, like Gonzalez. So if you listen very closely, you can see terribly cut in correction of that. But yeah, Trevor, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah.
Nice.
But last thing I'll say is, right now, outside of a lot of our features, the biggest push is from a marketing and communication standpoint with the Flowty newsletter. And we are going to be, I can actually here, I'm going to message you. If you want to click on, I'm going to message you a direct link to it.
See.
Yeah, I messaged in the private chat. Yeah, so communicate. I would say communication and outreach is what we're putting a lot of emphasis on right now. For the newsletter, we're delivering it in a number of different forms. So right now, what you're viewing is the full screen interactive view. So everything.
Oh, nice! That's cool.
And everything is interactive on there. I did go back to page 1. I did give you. I know you guys didn't have that many updates, but I tried to give you a little love. If you in the TLDR, I think we have an evaluate and steady breaks mentioned in there. That if you click on it, I think it takes you to the tweet. Yeah, it should say.
Steady breaks. Nice.
Yeah,
it
there you
does.
go. Yeah, and if you click on that, it'll take you to the tweet. So this is all interactive. We have it
really
split
cool.
up by Flowty updates, blockchain updates, news and project updates. I did a Q&A with one of the hackathon participants. That what you just saw was new. If you go back one more page, the Captain's Corner is brand new. Credit to James Dylan Bond for the idea. But basically, we're just going to start talking to a lot of the different captains in the community. And the way we're just billing it is to try to keep a pulse on that Top Shot community. Did Trevor drop it in the chat? Oh yeah. So this has been the big ticket item that we've been working on, and we're going to continue it basically. So it's delivered. This is full screen interactive viewing. If you signed up via email, you also get it in email form. This is also available in PDF download as well. And finally, each of these major publications has an audio recording of it. Also, just to listen to on the car if you started and you want to finish up. So we're really trying to up the accessibility, not just here's what's been going on. We're just trying to add a lot more substance, a lot more accessibility to it. And one final note on this, you can actually play that. So go back to page 1 even. So our most recent Flowty live show was with Luca from Flowty. You can go ahead and just play the live stream right from
oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah. So trying to just
something.
Sorry, let me not play it.
No, it's fine.
Awesome.
It was I encourage everyone, go check that out. Luca is one of the coolest people in Flow. So we were talking Dust, we were talking Flowvitar, future plans, stuff like that. And as part of each one of these, you can claim a float. I see floats. I saw someone mention float in the chat. So on the back page of every issue, there is a secret code to go claim your float. So yeah, this has been the big ticket item that we have been working on. Diamond, look, you get a shout out again. just because. Diamond gets a legacy shout out in all of our newsletters just because he is always so helpful. Yes.
And how often are you guys releasing these?
So this is sort of the big monthly publication, and this is going to be released once every month at the beginning of every month.
Cool.
We are going to be doing a smaller mid-month check-in. I don't think that might just be in more traditional email and download format, just in terms of time parameters. And then we will release some special edition newsletters. For instance, our CTO, Austin, he created some developer docs for Flowty, which just helping collections make sure traits, metadata, display, all of that is configured properly on chain. And so we did make a special edition newsletter for that as well. So once a month, big publication, mid-month check-in, and then sort of feature updates, as they come about. And we are certainly all ears. This is an open message to anyone who's watching. If you want to see something featured in there, if you have a suggestion, just let me know. Hit me up, whether it be in Discord, Top Shot Chat, or Twitter/X. Just let me know. We're all ears, and we really want to make this sort of a one-stop shop for Flow blockchain consumers.
Amazing. I love that so much.
That's really cool.
That's a great new thing you guys are, and the fact that you guys, it's all interactive and everything, like this is really well thought out. So before we go any further with Flowty, oh yeah, you're welcome. Before we go any further with Flowty, because we definitely have more stuff we want to get into and talk about, but we have a special guest appearance, you guys, right now, and I might as well just bring them up. Presenting, drum roll, please. Diamond. So,
Hey,
Diamond,
how's it going?
what is
Hey,
up?
Diamond, how's it going, man? Good to see you again.
Doing good.
Yes, welcome. Basically, Diamond has created a new dashboard that he just released today, maybe not even an hour ago. And he is going to go over it for us. And I started looking through it. It is freaking fully loaded, you guys. It's really cool. So, or actually, Diamond, do you want me to share my screen, or do you want to share your screen? And
I can do either one.
Okay.
I'm interested to see what it looks like on your side as well.
Okay, I'll share my screen. You'll just have to tell me where to click and stuff. But
It'll be a walkthrough the whole way.
yes. Okay, sweet. Is he face review?
I know
that's the next
football.
stream.
I told him. I
regular
said
season.
eventually I'm not going to want to talk to a raccoon anymore.
Yeah, I need to get one of those an avatar of a raccoon and just be that creepy little thing. Just a talking raccoon. No, maybe we'll see. Maybe kick off for regular season football soon. There might be some plans in place for that, so we'll see. But
exciting! Happy NFL Day, everyone!
Yeah.
NFL Day. Wait, isn't it?
What's today, Jen? Let us know what today is with football.
Shit, I have no idea.
Today, yeah, kickoff for preseason Hall of Fame games.
Oh,
tonight.
let's go.
Yep.
So this all kind of lines up for releasing this and coming on, and the giveaway that we also will chat about and stuff. But
Yes.
yeah, so the initial idea came from, and I'll give a shout out obviously to Christian, who put together one for Evaluate early on. And I was watching one of the streams. I think it was when he initially showed it. And he made a comment about how the dashboard updates at 6 p.m. Pacific or whatever for the day. And that gave me the idea to create one that was quote unquote more up to date, but not really. I mean, it's a Pacific Coast time. So the daily stats are a little more, on par with what it is. And that was kind of the seed to start this inception of building this. And there is a little shout out. So if you scroll down to part 2 of there's some, read all the blockchain flow information if you want. There's a little flow information down there, but part 2, there's actually, I think the link you have is maybe the old one. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so I gave a little shout out to Flowty. A little tease for something in the future.
There we go.
The dashboard is mainly, priority and spotlight is on evaluate. That is the premier way to trade on Flow blockchain, different projects, collections. But there's also other ways where with Flowty, you can send from a wallet to a Blocto, and then with Flowty, you can use that to view in your collection and send from there. So you can send anything from any wallet. So there might be something coming up where I have more like thorough walkthrough of how to, I call it backdoor trading, but that's a whole different thing where you can kind of just like send, I've learned how to airdrop packs. You can do it. There's a way to do that by doing some little workarounds. Not on Top Shot yet. We'll see. But yeah, if you want to go to the next tab, we can kind of get into the data. Yeah, there's some flow. People want to get on the nerdy flow stuff. Yeah. So the idea was essentially just to have like a daily dashboard, stats, see what's going on, and from there, it's just building on there. Like, I'm also open. I want to hear opinions and feedback as well from things.
First of all, this is super well written out. I mean, and also like you kind of go into depth about, there was another section you were talking about all the trade-a-thons we did and when we did them and the dates and everything. I was like, wow, that's incredible for you to kind of gather all that and just put it all on here. And then all this data, first of all, this looks so sick. I don't even know what this chart is about, but
what is it? So that from left to right, that is the top trading accounts. So to the right of that, there's a table where you can see the flow of wallet addresses and stuff. If you zoom out, you'll see like I've started to slowly, yeah, there you go. So on the very far right, I like to look at things really small. So that's probably why I built it so spread out. But on the far right, you'll see the account names. So that kind of ties in with that. So Evaluate has over 500 and so on. So slowly adding in.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And resolving the flow wallet addresses.
Wait, you have more than me, Jim?
Ha ha.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah, so that just counts total completed executed trades for an account. It just gives you a point for that. So it's not, I don't know how the Evaluate side does it when they, when that comes back. So this is kind of just my own way of doing a ranking system. And yeah, have new traders, unique traders, just all the nerdy stats to see how, kind of just to see how the ecosystem is going.
That is so awesome.
So Diamond, for somebody's first time like looking at this, how would you recommend they use it to help them get the most out of their NFTs?
The idea was just kind of to give a spotlight on how easy it is to trade. And obviously like going to the Evaluate site's the easiest to do that. But for anyone that's new and maybe not on Flow, doesn't understand like how easy it's to trade, it's one of the things I want to spotlight. Like there's no gas, there's no transaction fee. Like we can, I could hit up Ben and be like, hey, you want to trade these moments back and forth, and like we're not going to have to pay, $1 per trade, whatever it is, or whatever the gas is.
Yeah. Right.
So really the idea is kind of for anyone new coming along to give them an idea of like, hey, like this Flow like has this ability to do this where you can trade and you can have like other deals to whatever you get from it, but it makes it so easy.
What is this graph like? Because it's like November and then it's like November, like what it trades to.
So left to right, that's the history, and then top trade. So like by numbers. So the top purple one is going to be, I think that was the trade-a-thon for NFL All Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and, okay, I see.
And so on.
So it's just trade count.
Oh, that looks cool.
And then that has like those you can hover over. You can see exactly like the day and how many trades were executed for that particular collection. And this section is only Dapper Sports.
Oh, yeah, and this is the trade-a-thons, which you guys, we are actually planning another trade-a-thon very soon. So it has been a while though since our last one, but I was like, wait, did we really do 3 trade-a-thons in February? And then I had to check my calendar, and I was like, what the heck? We did. That was crazy, but.
Ben, I've got a question for you that kind of makes this a little bit fun. I always think people that are into like graphs and stuff have probably multiple monitors. So what's your over under on Diamond having 3 monitors
Oh, 3? Oh,
at least?
I would still say over.
Yeah, I'd say over
Yeah,
too.
I would still say over.
I say over probably.
Yeah.
So I have a weird setup. I have 2 monitors.
Yep.
On one Mac Mini, but then I also have a iMac that's separate to my left, and then in front of me I have an iPad on a dock, so I can easily like do some touch. If I want to like test it out on like with touch screen, and or if I want to put a video on or music, whatever, and then I can have all my screens. So technically 3, 4, 3.5.
It's 4 screens.
Yeah, it's like a 3.5. I like that.
Yeah,
I do
three
something
devices.
similar with my iPad. Like if I wanted either for if I want to test something on touchscreen or just for music or something, and I don't want it to take up any computing usage on my laptop, I have the iPad open also.
Yeah, and that's really what it comes down to. Like, I want to be able to render something on my left one, my iMac, but then also have my current usage be not slowed down or bogged down by anything.
Yeah. I think Mike I think has I forget if Mike has a curved screen. I know it's wide.
He says single, very wide screen.
Yeah, but I forget if he went to like the upper level and got the curved screen. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think my next, let's say, upgrade would be kind of a very wide, doesn't have to be curved, and then have, instead of using multiple monitors, have just like snapping and just like have different windows left and right. Because I like to have it all like where I don't have to like click to another monitor to then go to all that. But we're getting to the technical computer stuff. But I also have my phone too. So my phone's here. So I guess that counts as 5.5 if you really got it.
Fair enough.
But I'm also really good. Like I have my work area, and then outside of this area, unless I have my phone on me, I have no other screens. I don't have a TV. I don't have anything else. So when I want to work, it's all in one spot. No TV, nothing. I can get away from it really quickly.
Okay, so also we are running a giveaway with Diamond. So on Diamond's Twitter account, Diamond NFL all day. You can go to his page. It's probably the most recent tweet. And basically just a simple giveaway, kind of just promoting this dashboard really. And you can win some NFL all day packs and gift packs and all that. So yeah, I think all you have to do is just like the dashboard, show that you liked it, and like and retweet this post. So check that out, you guys, for a chance to win some stuff. And then there was a question earlier I didn't want to miss. Can the dashboard integrate both Blocto and Dapper Wallet simultaneously for Diamond?
So by the information it displays, because the information it's displaying is just the evaluate. When it comes to like logging into Flipside, there's the option to use both, but I can pull data from either one. Like, say like Flowty, for instance, they have sales that are in Flow token. I can separate that out from, say, Dapper Wallet. So there's that. That's kind of the geeky side of getting into the technical, what you can do with the SQL and all the dashboards.
I don't know if he's asking if it can be, if the graph is showing both if it's incorporating both. I don't know if that's what he was asking.
If that is the case, then it would be Dapper, because there's no more trading for Ethereum on Evaluate, correct?
You could still connect your Blocto or Lilico wallet. It's just that there aren't many people that do trades with their Blocto and Lilico wallet. It's mostly all Dapper. So
yeah, then the data itself would be pulling from the swap contract, which would interact with either Blocto and Dapper at the same time. So it would be all combined.
Got it. All right. Well, sweet. Well, let me just link this in the chat really quick. And then we will move on. Is there a night mode?
That's underrated. Underrated request there.
There is a night mode.
Is there really?
Yeah, it's in the top right, and you might have to. I don't know if you have to log in or not, but in the top right, there's a little profile PFP picture or template for one if you're not logged in.
I'm not even logged in.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see. Yep, I'm one of. Oh, my
Are you
eyes
logged in?
I can see everything much clearer.
Yeah, no, I actually built it with dark mode, and then when you can choose which one you want to look at it. Dark mode or light mode helps better with screenshots. Even though the dark mode is aesthetically pleasing for my eyes, it's easier to kind of have the information pop with the white background for someone who's just going to see it for
right
a tenth of a second and then move on and like and retweet and all that stuff.
True.
But no, I appreciate the time to come on. And like I mentioned earlier, like there's other ways to trade, and kind of look forward to that. And I'm looking forward to any other evaluating Flowty collabs if y'all do anything. It's always fun to kind of see this in the ecosystem. So I appreciate the time. Hope that I can be part of it, or any trade-a-thons that come up. Hopefully.
Yes, we gotta get you a part of
it. Remind us of what our largest trade-a-thon trade day was.
February 9th.
And
that would be the NFL all-day trade-a-thon.
He's diamond. How do you ask these questions?
He's diamond. Yeah, that's true. That's good.
Because I remember I was on 2 panels because I
you were in 2 that day. That's right.
Yeah, you helped us a lot with that.
I was in the one that was all PFPs. No one had a camera on. So,
yeah.
That was a fun one. I remember that panel. That was a good panel. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone trying to call in during their work lunch. This is fun. But yeah, no, obviously keep me in the loop if y'all end up doing something like that. The regular season for NFL is coming up and just a little over a month now. So that'll be a fun kind of thing to look forward to if we do that.
Very true. Sweet. Well, thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll keep in touch, Diamond.
Yeah. Thanks, Diamond.
Right.
Appreciate you.
See you, man.
See you, Diamond.
All right. Later. Bye.
All right, so there we go. There's the new dashboard Diamond has made for us. Super freaking cool. Check it out more when you get the chance. Make sure you participate in that giveaway. And we got to get back to Flowty here. I actually wanted to kind of show my favorite thing to do on Flowty because I've actually been using Flowty kind of a lot lately. It's funny because MBL had messaged me and he's like, I see you buying stuff on Flowty.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, called out.
Was it the Seussible?
I think it was the Seussibles. Yeah.
The Seussibles.
Yeah, she does a lot of the Seussible giveaways.
Yeah. I've been getting a bunch of Seussibles on Flowty, and it's cool because let me show you guys first of all. This is kind of what I like to do because it's a nice way to find stuff for under $1. Okay, I'm a freaking bargain shopper. So I'm out here looking for NFTs under $1, and I don't want to pay in Flow. I want to pay in USD. Or my Dapper balance. So when I go to Flowty, I go to the marketplace. I click on Dapper Wallet, buy now. And then you can even, if I'm looking for specifically Seussibles or Genies, I can just select those and bam, it'll filter, which I love. Otherwise, you can just kind of sort through. Oh yeah, and then I forgot, I always go price, low to high. And you can kind of sort through and just look through the stuff and it'll say whether it's listed in Flow or all the Flow stuff is super cheap, but if you want to find stuff listed in USD, it's at least 75 cents. So here we go. I'll find something.
Yeah, I think I think there's the minimum. While you scrolling through here, reminded me to ask a very important question while you're having this up. 3 items in a grid or 4 items in a grid? Are you a small grid viewer or a large grid viewer? Because you can change that now.
Really? How do I change that? Well, first of all, 100%. Wait, why is it?
So top right, the other grid icon. Nope, underneath. Yeah. The grid icon. Yeah. So if again, small thing, but if you want to shrink it and not have to scroll as much, there you go.
Okay, I like that. Or I can even put that aside and then make it even more
Hey, there you
bigger.
go.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Or I guess I didn't think about that.
Yeah, MBL chimed in. Yeah, it's because Dapper balance 75 minimum.
I did not know that. Okay, that's good to know.
The Dapper wallet fee.
That is really good to know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a bunch of, you just shop through. Oh, look at this. Moments, 99 cents. Like you can also find stuff for.
There is a lot. There really has been a surge in La Liga action. Yeah, I'm not too involved with it. Like I pick up some things here and there, so I don't have a perfect explanation why, but we're thrilled to see it. And hopefully, yeah, it can sort by price. Yep. NBL, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe we were looking. We were sorting by discount before. But that's why,
because that gives you like an opportunity to get on some deals, right?
Right, like if you want to see like, what are some good deals, like 65%.
Yeah.
So what is it? 64% off of what? Like what does this
off
mean?
of the fair market value that's also displayed on the card. So if you look at that, so third party fair market value, which is, and we don't determine that. So that is from that's from Own the Moment and their sniper tool. So we love the team over at Own the Moment. So we've been working together, and we have access to their data. So whatever the third party fair market value is, and like I said, when you're listing, if you list something that's 5% or more discounted, you will get that badge. That little glowing badge with the percent on it. Yeah.
And then also James Dillon Bond. So MBL is actually commenting on YouTube, and you're on Twitch. So like you're not on Twitch, you're not going to see any of the. So that's why like you'll be like, what? Where'd this comment come from? But it's like it's from YouTube, and that's why. So
I'm screenshotting this because it has the different the different.
Does he have me blocked or something? That's too funny.
What's Rogue Bunny? So yeah, there's
we are not clicking on Rogue Bunny's collection. We are not Carpig. I know that's bait. You know damn well what the Rogue Bunny is.
I was gonna say you could go down a rabbit hole. You can go down a rabbit hole with.
There's a lot of collections here, and I love that you can see them all and just kind of like filter.
Well, and if you want to if you scroll back up, like if we're just talking Top Shot, if you click the Top Shot drop down arrow. That's where you'll be. And one other thing that we just added is you can now search for number 1 cereals, really Jersey cereals, and perfect cereals as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, the traits and the filters are very intuitive. The only thing that you can't do, and this is a Flow thing, or this is a Dapper thing, a Top Shot thing, is because items like badges and parallels are not on chain, so none of that is on chain. We can't. That's the only thing you really can't do. That's the only limitation that we have. If it's something that Top Shot does on their end for display and it's not on chain, we can't do that. But there are workarounds. So just an example, the hollow icon in rookie debut, they occur over. There's different sets across various series. All you got to do there is then just specify the series name and the series type. So there's a lot of workarounds, and we're here to help. If people want some help finding or navigating these filters, search by name, everything like that. And same story with NFL All Day as well. There.
All right, nice. Yeah. Cool. So I actually wanted to give away some NFTs that I had picked up from Flowty. So let me share my screen really quick. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about the Rogue Bunnies. We gotta go to the next recent trade.
The dangers of screen share. Yeah.
The dangers of screen share. Yeah, exactly. Just screen shared right away. Okay, so basically, my PFP is my, we'll just leave it at that for now. But anyway, if you would like a gifted Flow NFT, All right, I'm here giving out some Flow NFTs. All you have to do is go to evaluate.xyz, connect your Dapper wallet, and then click on trade up at the top and send me a message. So if you click this plus button and search for Jen, Jenn, you will find me. I have a, subtle flex, the cosmic, legendary moment as my PFP, and send me a message and I will send you over an NFT that I picked up from Flow, and it's probably going to be a Seussable.
It's probably going to be Seussable.
Probably a Seussable because they're so cute and they're so cool. And we got our first message in, Car Pig in the building, and I'm going to show you guys how this is going to work. So build an offer. We'll check out the Seussibles. I think last time I gave him the green eggs and ham. Yeah,
Trevor.
green eggs and ham. Oh no, what did Trevor say? Oh, hell no, Trevor, come on. Thank you, MBL. Appreciate that. And then let's see. Oh, how about this? Look how cute this is. I picked this up from Flowty for 75 cents. And
that's like a family bumper sticker type thing there. I like that.
I know. Oh my god, yeah, so true when they show like the families and everything with the dog and Rogue bunnies, please come on. Be serious. Okay, yeah, and then you can just sign it. I basically am sending over an offer to you to gift you something, and then Carpig is just going to sign it at his earliest convenience, and then bam, he'll get the NFT. So, Top Shop EA, what's up?
I'm in agreement with MBL. Evaluates UI so clean. I agree with that.
Oh, we appreciate it. Well, Jen and I can't take credit, but
yeah, we really. I mean, we kind of have to take credit. We'll take credit. Yeah, thank you so much.
You want to know why Evaluate and Flowty are the best? Because it's dark mode. It's night mode. It's green branding on dark background.
It pops. Yeah.
And we could do light mode too, but I like using dark mode the best.
I'll log off if you do. I will jump.
I can't. Jen, weren't you the one on our team who had light mode Twitter? Like you shared your Twitter? Who was that?
That was definitely not me.
I think it was you.
What?
I'm pretty sure
I'll show you my Twitter right now. I just shared my Twitter and it was dark mode.
I think we forced you to change it.
Don't try to.
I think it was.
That was not me.
I can't remember.
You can't log in. Someone else earlier said they couldn't log in on mobile. You can. I mean, desktop is working just fine if you're able to log in. But yeah, no, shout out to JT, who is our designer, for designing the site, and Alex for and the whole dev team for putting it all together. But anyway, so who else we got?
Can the devs do something? Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
What's the bunny thing?
Count.
You guys.
You know what's fun? I gotta say the first time I ever did like a live trade on here, it was super intimidating. And because it's like, all right, I'm ready, and I X'd out of it as it matched with a trade partner, and I clicked X. I was like, oh no, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this yet. No.
Yeah. Now it's like you don't have to be in a live trade lobby. Like it can be more casual. You can just look through someone's collection without them knowing that you're looking through their collection. So it's definitely more chill than when you could only live trade.
A great addition.
Wow, Doctor Who, thank you.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you go through the trade, when you're finding a partner, because sometimes it can destroy your ego a little bit. You're like, I like my collection, but then somebody just looks at your collection for 2 seconds and they next you. It's just
what's wrong with it? Yeah.
What did you not like?
That's the NFT trading version of swiping. I forget. Yeah. I don't know what the direction is, but yeah.
100%. Yeah, I feel like I would just see like a bunch of legendary moments, and I was just like, I'm just gonna stay here as long as I can, because I know they're gonna next me.
GB, what's up? GB's on YouTube too. Let's go.
Australia in the house. Now we just got to get our designer Eugene on here.
He's from Australia.
He's from he's from Australia. Honestly, it's the one thing that this space offers that very few other spaces do is getting to, like, on a daily basis, communicating with someone in Australia. So Eugene, he's in Australia. Our newest front end developer is in Brazil. And so like, it's just cool to have a day where you're already, I'm on the East Coast, but Trevor, Austin, they're on the West Coast, where you're talking to people on the West Coast, Brazil, and Australia, and then you're doing a show with Luca, who is in Italy. So like, you don't really find that in many other spaces, where it's just a random Tuesday of talking to people literally in every corner of the globe. Trevor, do we have to go over which coast is the best again? Okay, the numbers say that it's the East Coast. Okay, I'm just saying.
But that doesn't.
No, I know.
West Coast, Best Coast. Come on. Well, we're from me and Moxie are from Texas, so Texas.
Right, we like the Gulf Coast.
We're our own country over here.
Gulf Coast. That's true. Yeah, we're the Gulf Coast.
I wouldn't get in the water, but yeah.
No, so I do like the Gulf. We go every now and then to Marco Island in Florida, which is on the Gulf, and so I do like it. But I'm sure that's a little different from a Texas coast or Alabama or Louisiana coast. Yeah,
we've got like a bunch of oil rigs, just in visible distance.
Yeah.
Are you different?
Are you? I assume you're a Spurs fan.
Oh, diehard. Like
diehard.
He lives in San Antonio, so
yeah,
we've got. Yeah,
that's true. That's one thing that's always sort of perplexed me. At San Antonio only has, it's just the one, right? It's just the Spurs. It's not, because there's no NFL, there's no NHL, and baseball is Texas and Houston,
it's tough, but I mean, it's nice to see like a bunch of the, bandwagon fans kind of coming back. So yeah, I mean,
the Tim Duncan fans.
Yeah, I had season tickets last year. And it was pretty empty. But yeah, now that we got Wemby, it's gonna hopefully be pretty packed and bring the drive back. So
I'm not gonna call this guy a sleeper, but guy I'm excited to watch in year 2 is Sochan. Is that how you pronounce it, or Sochan?
Sohan.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to watch him. I'm excited to watch him play.
Yeah, he's a really good defensive player. And then he worked on his shot a lot. Like, he was terrible from the free throw, and then he started doing the one-handed free throws, and everybody was making fun of him. But I mean, he improved to like 76%.
Hey, most accurate free throw shooter in history shot underhand.
Yeah, that's very true. And the problem was he was just pushing with his other hand, his like guidance hand. So he's pushing with that one instead of his shooting hand, and they fixed it, and then it's also going to improve on threes. So yeah, there's good upside for him. I'm excited to see him play. So,
oh, for sure.
Also, you had a question. How much is the fee again for Flowty?
So on sales, there is a 1% fee.
Why 1% fee? Oh, that's so tiny.
Yeah, it is. Yes. it is, but hey, our motto is built by collectors for collectors. We just really want to make it the best user experience possible. Oh, I'll say so 1%. Oh yeah, 1%. Yeah, plus Dapper fee. Yes. Well, do you mean? Yeah, so I'm not sure, because if they're asking about Top Shot, you don't have to worry about the 5% fee on Flowty. You just have to worry about the 1%. But yeah, Diamond, you're correct. 44 cents or 1%, whichever is higher. That's one reason.
That's on your floor sales, right? Where it's 75% or 75%.
Yeah. And I mean, there's people list their trade tickets in either Flow or Dapper Flow for that exact reason, because if you list a moment for 80 cents on Flowty, I'm not a math person, so I'm not going to attempt that, whatever that subtraction is off the top of my head. So just the 1%. If you're Top Shot, PH, if you're just talking about just straight NBA Top Shot sales, just 1%. And Diamond, I was literally just going to bring up Grails. Yeah, no better place to sell higher tier and Grails. That's why this Grails on Flowty movement has been sort of fun to see, just because we still get some fairly large sales, and not like 1,000 or 2,000, but like some fairly large sales, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 plus, and lots of LeBron movements. And I forget who it was. I think I don't know.
Adds up to be a lot at that point, right? Like the difference between 1 and 5. So yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. And I think it was Dirk Top Shot. I'm not sure exactly who that is, but I think that was his handle. Just started this Grails on Flowty hashtag campaign, and it's been awesome. And Trevor just put in the chat, just like I was saying, cheap moments using Dapper Flow. So people list their trade tickets in Dapper Flow instead of just regular Flow.
Hello, Daria.
That's
special guest.
Hey, kitty cat. Let's see, where's our dog? Oh, he's sitting. Our dog has a we call it his old man window, because he just sits in front of the window and just watches everything go on outside all day.
Top Shot PH, they're listing in Flow, so it's not like dollar, like 10 cents dollar. It's like Flow. So that's why they're doing that.
Have
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I can drop in. I mean, if you go to docs.flowty.io, there we have a lot of information on the fee breakdown there as well. Let me see. Docs.flowty. And this is I'm happy this is coming up, because as I mentioned, like, one of the biggest initiatives now is just driving communication. And part of that is starting this hub where all relevant content is. So I'm going to add a lot of this to some of our reference sections. Where is here? If this is here, Top Shot PH. If this is okay, there you go, Trevor. So Top Shot PH, what James Dillon Bond posted there. I was going to link the doc, but that's probably a better resource right there. Let me see that. Yeah.
There we go. Cool.
Oh man, Trev, you had that. Yeah, I'm going to bookmark this. You had that on hand. There you go. Got it.
All right, so Ben, do you want to give us some closing statements on Flow? Any kind of last minute stuff, maybe anything you forgot to mention or whatever. And of course, hopefully we do another live stream like this in the future. But
yes. Oh man. I'll put on the spot for any last minute items. Trevor, help me. Trevor, you're in the chat. I know you're in the chat right now. Help me out here.
Okay, while we wait, I got something actually to say. Tomorrow, you guys, we are going live tomorrow an hour before usual. So we usually go live at 5 p.m. CT. Tomorrow we're going live at 4 p.m. CT, and we're doing a stream with MFL for their charity auction, and we're gonna have on Soccer Without Borders, someone from Soccer Without Borders. It's going to be a whole thing. So we're about to announce that on Twitter right after this live stream. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, tune in to tomorrow's stream. Basically 2 hours before now tomorrow. Okay. 4 p.m. CT, 2 p.m. PT, and 5 p.m. ET. So there we go. All right, Ben, did you figure out anything?
I'm trying. Oh man. All I'll say is we're just continuing to build in the background while we have some of these smaller UI and UX improvements and updates. Trevor, that well said. If you know anyone building on Flow, tell us. Tell them to hit us up. Between our product docs, the developer docs that Austin established, and now the momentum that the newsletter is gaining pace. That definitely, I would say, is the central message. If you're a collection building on Flow, hit us up. there is no exclusivity clause or anything, you know, between marketplaces or who can do what. If it's on the Flow blockchain, we carry it and we want to help advertise and market for it. And part of that does also involve making sure things like smart contract is set up and that everything is working properly. So yes, we are a marketplace, but as our site says, we want to be the everything platform for NFTs, and that does include the building process as well. Yeah.
Sweet. There we go.
I still feel like that. I still feel like that wasn't enough. No. But no. The one other thing I will say is to make sure you are signed up on your settings page. Make sure you're signed up for notifications, because that's how you get offer notifications. That's how you'll get your offer notifications and everything. So you don't miss anything, as well as other transactional related emails. So just make sure you're signed up for that. And if I may, dropping this link here, connect with, just put Flowty. I'm just dropping a link to the newsletter in here.
Perfect.
If people would like to sign up to it.
Yeah, the newsletter.
An error occurred. Oh, you know what? So I'm going to send, I'm sending, if you can just put that in the chat. I just had an error, probably because I'm already connected to StreamYard. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you want to, so if you sign up for the newsletter, that would be greatly appreciated. And again, you know, any feedback is welcomed. We're always looking for ways to improve on it as well.
Amazing. Cool. Well, thank you so much.
And final set. I've thought about it a lot. Rookie Revelation is the new best set on Top Shot. It's going to be the new Cosmic. It's going to be
wow, bold statement.
Yes.
Can we list the same moment on Flowty and on Top Shot?
Yes, you can, GB. I'll show you. I'm actually so happy you can list, and same thing with all day. So list your moment on. You don't have to take something down on Top Shot, and you can list it on Flowty. But here's the kicker. You know how on Top Shot, if you want to update your listing, you have to delist it and then wait like 30 seconds to 60 seconds for it to reflect and then go back and you don't have to do that, because if you have something listed on Flowty, you will see a button that simply says update listing. So you do not have to ever delist the Top Shot or NFL All Day moment if you just want to update the price. Even if you want to, update it by $1 or $2, you don't ever have to delist it. And you can have things listed simultaneously, and you can accept Flowty offers through the Top Shot website also. Oh yeah, but that's a little blur that out. No, you can't because it's on chain. So you will see there are some fun crossover to see between things like the Flowty bot, the live token bot, and the Top Shot offers page. It's just funny to see the crossover because everything's on chain. There are certain properties of each, but everything is on chain. So yeah, you can accept Flowty offers from there as well.
Sweet. All right. Is that it, Ben? Anything else?
I think that's it. Our toddler just walked in and smiled at me, so I feel like that's my sign to. Oh, and he just hopped on the piano that's adjacent. So I feel like
chaos.
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we're good.
That's funny. Okay, cool. Well, yeah.
And thank you for having me.
Yes,
it was awesome having you, Ben.
Of course. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And shout out to everybody who tuned into this live stream. If you missed any of it, you can watch the replay on Twitch, YouTube, or even our Daily Trade Twitter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And like I said, we will see you tomorrow in 22 hours, 4 p.m. CT. See y'all.
All right. Later.